Welcome back, everyone. MikeMoneyGMR here, and we're back with more Metal Gear Solid 4. Perfect time to get a cramp in your leg. That means I might want to play standing up for a little bit. The way that my setup is, it doesn't allow me to. But I can at least stretch my leg for a second. There we go. Oh, gamer probs. How are we doing, bud?
Snake, it's just a little farther to the lab. Don't get sloppy now and get yourself caught.
Oh, thanks, asshole.
Hello, Snake.
What do you have for me, Rose?
Your psych is in excellent condition. Everything looks good to go.
Great, thanks.
Snake, the gauge below your life gauge is your psych gauge.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Then you'll hear it again. The psych gauge affects the rate at which your life gauge recovers. In other words, how fast your wounds heal. It also greatly influences...
So, nothing new for me there from her. I was gonna say, guys, don't be stupid here. You just had to be stupid. What kind of grenades do I have? I don't have stun grenades. And I have a hell of a lot of them, apparently.
Over there! Over there! Get down! Let's go! Okay! Careful! Over there! Careful! Over there! Okay. Okay. Careful! Gee, let's go! Okay. Over there!
Here I am
Let's
trying
go!
to protect my peoples.
Careful! Okay. Let's go! Very nice! Careful!
There you go.
Let's go! Careful!
Now, please don't die on me, guys.
Let's go!
Here, you could probably use this more than I could.
Okay. Okay. Over there. Okay. That's how you do it. Save my ass. Careful.
Sure as hell did.
Easy there. Over there. Let's go. Over there. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Careful. Over there. Ah, damn it. Okay. Okay.
Ooh, hello, general purpose machine gun that I can't use right now.
Over there. Careful. Let's go. Okay. Careful.
Just don't give me reason to shoot you, we'll be fine.
Careful. Over there. Okay. Over there. Okay. Let's go. Nice one. Over there.
Understood. Stand by. Sending reinforcements now.
Phew, that was close. A little stupid, too.
Grenade! Go, go, go!
You know, it doesn't benefit me at all.
We got cover! Sighted a new enemy! Send backup!
Understood. Stand by. Sending reinforcements now.
Got company! Go, go, go! Fire!
And now, Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
Recorded at Konami HQ
no,
in downtown
no.
Tokyo, this is your host, Brian Payton, for the exclusive in-game broadcast of
Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast. Welcome to the first ever Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast, number 1. It's going to be included in MGS4. As you know, playing through the game, as you're doing right now, you've got the iPod equipped, and you're listening to this show, and you're going to be able to download future shows in the coming months. But first, let me introduce Aki Saito, who's joining me on the program.
Hi everyone.
Thanks for joining me, Aki. It's kind of weird. We're in the future now. It's 106 days in the future that we're recording this.
Yes.
Or that we're broadcasting this. We're recording this in February,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that this is going to be burnt onto the Blu-ray disc for millions of people to enjoy.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never been burnt on a Blu-ray disc before.
Me neither.
So people listening to this, they come across the iPod in MGS4.
Yes.
They come across this episode and they're wondering, now what exactly is this? And what is this for?
Yes.
Good question.
This is to, well actually there's a lot of meanings, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean to ease the tension when you're playing the game.
Right.
Things like that as well.
You can play your own music, you can play this, you can ease the tension by listening to our voices.
Our stupid conversation.
Yes. And you also ease the tension of Snake.
Yes.
Because his sight gauge will fill up if
Yes.
you're listening to music.
Exactly.
Or if you're listening to this program.
What the hell is
Metal Gear
this?
Solid 4 Integral Podcast. This is really cool in the game. Obviously, as players know, they're playing this on an Apple iPod, not just a generic MP3 player. Now, Aki, you worked on this project. You worked on getting approvals from Apple. Can you talk about that process of getting the iPod into the game, which is very cool?
Yes, well, Kojima Production always comes up with cool ideas, and at that time still is. Everyone has an iPod as their favorite music player, and we thought, as Hideo, Mr. Kojima is a great Apple fan as well. We thought that why not we put the actual iPod in the game and for Snake to use as an item, which is a cool idea. So it was really fun working with Apple because they're really nice guys actually.
And you're a super fan of Apple.
Well, yes, me too. Hideo and I are the last sole survivors within the company to have the Mac PCs on our desks and work on it.
But you take it a step further. You have a
Okay, I'm gonna stop that. A podcast? They put a podcast in the game? Oh my god, that is hilarious. When that kicked on, I was just quiet because I was just like, no, this can't be. This has to be like a joke or something.
Fire! We got company! Fire!
But no, apparently. Oops, I shot a rebel in the face with it.
Back me up! We got company! Charge! Fire!
Get up.
Charge! Fire! Go, go, go!
Sorry, bud.
Move! Cover! Back me up!
What are you supposed to do, you idiot? You don't have a gun!
Charge! Back me up! Cover! Go, go, go! I owe you one. Suppress it, damn it! Move! Suppressing fire! Fire! Charge! Move!
Can't give you a gun. What do you want me to do?
Need backup! Go, go, go!
Snake, the rebels have got an armored dozer. They're probably gonna use it to bust their way into the mansion. Give it some cover and it might get you inside the compound.
Back me up!
That didn't really seem necessary.
Back me up! Cover! Go, go,
Poor guy.
Go, go, go! Cover! Charge! Charge! We got company! Fire! Back me up! Cover! Get in there! Charge!
Naomi's lab is somewhere inside those mansion grounds. Proceed immediately. Infiltrate the place and find out where she is.
Fire! Suppressing fire!
There we go. Wait a second, I can get my, I probably could have afforded it. What was the thing that was like over 28,000 that I was thinking about getting at one point? What was it, Desert Eagle? But since I've been finding pistols, I'm waiting on that. Well, there's a shotgun I thought about getting at one point. I still gotta equip it on there. There we go. Make my life a little bit easier here.
Back me up! Fire! Back me up!
Whoa.
Go, go, go! We got company! Move! Move! Grenade! Fire! Go, go, go! Fire! Suppressing fire!
This would be a good place to hide as the oil drum.
Need backup! Fire!
They should be concentrating over there, so I should be able to sneak in over here.
Need backup! Suppressing fire!
I'm not charging, you moron.
Go! Go! Got my
Ow.
back. Cover! Suppressing fire! Back me up! Okay.
Well, you guys all died. I feel safer already.
Suppressing fire! We got company!
Why is there a handgun in the fireplace?
Need backup! We got company!
V-ring? What the hell is V-ring?
Fire!
Sounds like it could be like a euphemism for something. Ooh, a grenade. Nice. Alright, how much further do I need to go here? Oh, well, I got the map of the inside of the house, so it doesn't help me.
We've got a breach! Protect that man! There's too many of them! Kill them all! Below!
I have a feeling that there's somebody in here. Yep.
Fire!
Please don't come this way.
Fire! Cover! Back me up! Cover!
That was terrifying.
Suppressing fire! Fire! Back me up! Fire! Go, go, go! Cover! Fire!
Oh, let's wait here for a second. Because I have a feeling that someone might come out of the door. I guess there's one way to find out. Well, it's not where I wanted it to go. But that's okay. What did that even cover up? Let's see, I have my operator, I have my Stungy M4 Custom, covered my stun knife, which I do like that, so I'm gonna put that there for now.
We've got company! Fire! Need backup! Back me up! Suppressing fire! Back me up! We got company! Cover! Cover! Suppressing fire!
useful to me, probably.
Suppressing fire! Fire! Back me up! Suppressing fire!
That looks important.
Bring that company!
Nice. Okay, that's my pistols. Hang on a second. Am I seriously out of things for this? What ammo type this weapon is? All I know is it's apparently silenced. Well, let's hope for the best here. That's all I can hope for. Whew, alright. Well, good. This is the way you're supposed to go, apparently. I don't have that weapon equipped anymore, bud. Those flowers seem very suspicious.
We'll have to make a lot of changes. Yes, that's right. We'll need another go at it. That won't. Uh-huh. Yes. I've taken care of it. Yes, I understand.
This is actually kind of fun. Oh my god.
Yes, the next test.
Naomi.
And
Are you
things on your
sure?
end? I see. We're on schedule here as well. I know. Me too. Until then.
Sneaky little perv.
Naomi.
Snake. I knew you'd come. You and I, neither of us can escape our fate.
Jennifer Hale.
I haven't seen you since Shadow Moses. How long? 10 years? And Dr. Emmerich, is he with you?
Why?
I thought he'd be the only one able to open the mail I sent. Not many people could recognize 4D sound data in a soliton radar file. How is the good doctor?
Otacon's fine. He's the same as ever.
Otacon? I see.
Who were you just talking to?
Liquid. Although I suppose he's really Ocelot, from a medical standpoint.
I thought he was here.
He's not, at the moment.
Where are all the guards?
They know I won't escape. I'm powerless to resist. I have no choice but to cooperate.
Naomi, what happened in the Middle East?
What you saw was the soldiers' emotions run amok.
Another product of the system.
You don't trust me?
I'm not sure yet.
And if I answer your question?
Let's hear it first.
Liquid. We thought the SOP was an ID control system designed primarily to maintain order and control in battle. And we were right. But only partially. SOP had another function. To control people's senses.
That's interesting.
The nanomachines inside soldiers' bodies adapt to different conditions, promoting the release of neurotransmitters, hormones, and stimulants, giving them an edge in battle. They can create an artificial combat high by releasing endorphins at the same time a soldier kills an enemy. Or they can suppress hormones to neutralize the soldier's emotions, prevent them from panicking and engaging in friendly fire or needless massacres. It's all controlled by the system's core AI. It artificially controls the soldier's pain, emotion, senses, in other words, the essence of his being. The skyrocketing demands of the war economy have fueled the demand for more soldiers and more fighting. This in turn led to the development of technologies to rapidly improve their combat abilities and control their actions. The system ensures a steady supply of battle-optimized soldiers at a minimum of cost. But you, of all people, must understand, Snake, that unlike combat technique, a soldier's senses can't be taught. They must be earned through experience.
Does this have something to do with that test of yours?
The goal was to release the soldiers' nanomachines from the system, but we didn't know about the mental control.
And the nanomachines went berserk?
No. Our test was a success. At least it confirmed our hypothesis at the time. Just as we predicted, the nanomachine stopped functioning, and the PMC soldiers were freed from the grips of the system. But the moment the system stopped, all the pain and fury and sorrow, all the trauma and stress, all the hatred, regret, guilt, all the sensations that had been suppressed were unleashed within their hearts. Their memories, unlike their senses, weren't erased. Each enemy soldier they'd killed, each lost comrade, each threat of violence against the innocent, every act of war they'd committed was etched firmly in their hearts. In suppressing the user's mind, the nanomachines exact a heavy burden on his heart. The user's body rejects the nanomachines. This reaction must then be suppressed with drugs. Before the user knows it, his mind is in complete shambles. Snake, remember Frank?
Frank Yeager. Gray Fox.
They twisted his body for their experiments and nullified his broken heart with nanomachines. SOP has taken it even further and applied it to living human beings. The sins of war these soldiers carried inside them returned to assault them in the form of unimaginable shell shock. The meaning in the system may have changed, but the battlefield hasn't. Until that point, war was like a game to them. And then suddenly, reality came crashing down.
That's kind of funny that it shows like the save system for that.
Ordinarily, our hearts are hardened through experience. Even the most grizzled veterans live with an inescapable guilt they've had to overcome bit by bit through the years. And even then, it never truly goes away. For a mind lacking that essential experience, it was simply too much to bear.
But what about me? I've never been under the system's control.
That's why I want to examine your body. You need to know too. All right, Snake. Undress.
Please buy me dinner first, God.
Snake, what's gotten into you? Hurry up. Oh my God. Snake?
All right, let's just get this over with.
Yes. Of course. I'm sorry.
Aww.
Snake, do you remember what I told you in my video mail about the first generation of nanomachines?
The ones you stuck me with at Moses.
Yes. The nanomachines are recharged by your body heat. They won't stop functioning until they're all extracted. Or until you do. Most of them were lost through bleeding and excretion, but around 30% still remain inside your body, attached to your cells, not finished yet. The first generation were never ID registered, so they don't react in the same way as the SOP nanomachines. Ready? But they may be interfering with your body, and with your heart.
So, does the aging have something to do with Fox diet too?
No. Your telomeres were intentionally set up to be short, regardless of the age of the original. One of the genes that inhibit reproduction and aging, the Clotho gene, was intentionally mutated as well. But more importantly, your chromosomes, like liquids, were provided with terminator genes to prevent them from making copies.
Why?
Your clones created for one purpose: war. And so, in order to prevent you from being abused by clients or stolen by the enemy, they shortened your lifespan and removed your ability to reproduce. It was a safety device to ensure that the seed of Big Boss didn't end up in the hands of others. The reason you're aging so rapidly isn't because of disease or faulty research or Fox die. It's how you were born. It's your natural lifespan.
Sure.
truth, Naomi. How long is my body gonna hold out?
Your cells, blood, organs, nerves, skeletal system, muscle tissue. Every part of your body is aging rapidly. An ordinary man wouldn't even be standing by now. Snake, the only thing keeping you together is the strength of your will.
How long do I have?
Half a year. Don't.
Aw, but I already have been.
Snake. There's something I have to tell you.
Now what?
You and I both know your body is approaching its limit. But when I said half a year, I wasn't talking about your lifespan.
What do you mean?
We can't get rid of the fox dye in your body completely. At this point, it's circulating within you like a normal virus.
Yeah, so?
Listen to me. Fox dye only kills its victims when the infected person's genetic code fully matches the genetic sequence programmed into the virus's receptors. In other words, it only attacks targets with specific genes.
I know. That's what killed the AT president. And Liquid.
Yes. And at the same time, it's set up to protect those not designated as targets from the virus's harmful effects. Here. I'll show you. The receptors on the fox dye inside your body are breaking down. The rapid aging process is changing the environment within your body. As a result, the virus is starting to mutate. The viruses on the left are fox dye in its original form. The ones on the right I took from your body. They're already mutated. The receptors, they're wearing down.
Meaning?
This mutated version of fox dye could activate even if the infected person's genetic pattern doesn't perfectly match the receptors. Which means the virus is becoming indiscriminate about what type of target it kills. Ever since Shadow Moses, fox dye has been breeding continuously in the nanomachine colony inside your body and dispersing into the air. But there are no more targets to attack, so there haven't been any more outbreaks. However, if the receptors continue to wear down, it'll become a killer virus that attacks untold numbers of victims.
What if we kill them all? Remove them from the body?
There are no antibodies either. I don't know what percentage of the receptors have to break down, or how many people will be targeted when that happens. But what is certain is that people will begin to catch fox dye through airborne transmission. It'll start with those closest to you. Then, one by one, they'll lose their lives. The part of the virus that distinguishes between individuals will start to break down in about...
half a year.
No. 3 months at the most.
3 months?
Ironic, isn't it? You've spent your entire life saving the world from Metal Gear, from nuclear annihilation. And now, you're becoming a doomsday device yourself. I can't predict exactly how devastating the epidemic will be. Whether just 1% of the human race could unlock the broken receptors, or whether we all can. In either case, 3 months from now, you'll be a walking biological weapon. If it were up to me, you'd be quarantined already.
It's not over yet.
I know. You still have a job to do. You have 3 months. Still enough time to think once all of this is done with.
And if I choose death first, will that stop Foxdie from spreading?
When the host dies, the virus dies with it. Snake, tell me one more thing. Have you been to a hospital lately?
Yeah.
While you were there, did they give you an injection?
Don't they always?
Take a look at this. These came out of your body as well. It's a new strain of Foxdie, one I've never seen. Someone must have put them in you recently. Do you have any idea who?
Him.
The new Foxdie strain is starting to multiply rapidly.
What's in it?
I can't say for sure. I'll need to do some more tests. Here, take this. It contains the same substance the soldiers' nanomachines secrete inside their bodies. It's a drug that inhibits the nanomachine's ability to regulate the senses. The nanomachines inside the body malfunction when the system interferes with them. It triggers a reaction in the body, which is why you're having the seizures. Give yourself a shot whenever they get bad. It's potent, so use it sparingly, unless you want to end up an invalid. It may restore your psyche for a short while, but use it too often and the amount restored will start to decrease. I've been a fool. I let myself drown in my nanomachines, and now I'm trapped by them.
You said yourself we mustn't allow ourselves to be chained to fate.
I can't slip free.
Then I'll free us both. Where's Liquid?
I can't tell you yet. Not until you free me.
Do you even know?
Liquid left here last night.
Where was he headed?
Those are my terms. I can't leave this place of my own will.
What are you talking about?
I'm being watched. Liquid has altered his plan. Removing the system will only cause his army to collapse from within. So he's chosen to seize control instead. Liquid's objective is to hijack the SOP system. He'll use it to create the ultimate army of perfect soldiers and launch his insurrection against the Patriots. There's a name for his new plan. He calls it Guns of the Patriots.
Guns of the Patriots.
This place isn't safe. Come with us. This way.
I got a syringe, but I'm sorry I couldn't show that to you because I got to end the episode. So I'll be right back. We'll take on this challenge that we have here in the next episode. Till then, everyone, bye.